Hello, my name is Lucifer-Arts, this is Rec Room, and today I'm going to show you how to make this creepy character. No! We're going to be making the nun, so what you want to do is get your maker pen, go on to create, palette and tubes. If you go back to tools, you can see all your tube settings. I have my tube radius on 0.08, tube height scale 0.5, tube facet 10. I have mine on raw, smooth tube, and connect nearby tubes as well. Make sure informal shapes. So you're going to have this shape. We're going to start off with the cheek. So let's start here. Bring it down. And then this is going to be where the chin is. There we go. And what you can do with that is edit. And then you have all these blue dots which can move about. So if I turn snapping off and put it in the position that I want my cheek to be, so let's do this. This is going to be the jawline, the chin. Let's bring this more this way. This smaller as well. You can always add more points to it. Insert point, because sometimes it gets kind of finicky. Depending on like what character you're doing, they might have like a stronger jawline, they might have a chubby face, skinny face. So we're sketching it out. So we get like this shape. Yep. And now for the forehead and that. She doesn't have eyebrows. And bring it back until we have like this skull shape. Now looking at the photo, she doesn't really have like a skull that you can see like the back of the forehead, but I'm just going to make that now just so you can do it, because you might not be making what I'm making, you might want to make something else. So this would be the skull. Now for the nose, let's turn up, let's go back down to 75 on height, go on to grid snapping. Now bring it out a little bit. Now this character has a bit of a crooked nose, so what I'm going to do is something like that. Yep. Bring that in, bring it down. What I want to do is make sure it's, there we go. bring that thicker part up here. She's got like a kind of like a witchy nose. Now for the actual like nostril, what we want to do is make this type of a shape. There we go. Scale that down. Bring it back up. Let's turn snapping off so I've got more control. And what I'm going to do is just bring it up a bit so that blends in nicely with that. There we go. Let's edit. Just to save some ink, let's delete these bits. And let's turn the radius down so I can get to this bit here. Let's just maybe to there. Yep. And now let's just make her nose just a little bit wonky to the side a bit. Let's make it bend this way. There we go. Now we copy this side, clone it over. Let's bring this down a bit as well so it looks a bit more wonky. There we go. Now what I'm going to do, because I've just noticed, is this. I'm going to make this a bit, bring this down. Now what you want this to be, this cheek, is like the crease between the cheek and the lips. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to edit, bring this piece up, and I'm going to give it like a strong cheekbone as well. So let's do that. There we go. Let's click done. Delete that side. Get the new side. Clone it over. Right, so if you do change it, don't worry about it. Just change what you think is necessary and just go with the flow. Like, you're always going to change stuff up anyway. Like here, like where the crease would normally start is here, and I've done it just a little bit too low. So let's just bring the whole thing up a bit. To like, there we go. That's better. And now for the eyes, let's give it. Actually, let's just change the colour of her to white. And dirt is the material. Scale up the texture a bit. Let's see what that looks like. Actually, let's go with a rock texture, because then it looks a bit like veins as well. Yeah, veins. That looks cool. Yeah, that's good. Right, so let's do the. Let's actually move this back a bit. Make sure you always look around to the sides of your model, in front, the back. You know, you could always look at it through the mirror as well, because it always looks different when you look at it from a different angle, or if it's like flipped through the mirror. Right, eyes we're doing next. So let's go into grid. Let's go on to 10 on facets, and tube height scale will be on 1. Let's just turn the radius up about 2. Let's go a bit bigger. There we go. Now, how I make my eyes is like this. It's really simple. Right, that's it. Right. So, bear with me. Clown. Make that. And what you want to do, let's change the colours to white. Let's do painted wall. So, remember there's another one in there. A green. Let's go with that one. Right. It might have changed both. Yeah, it did. So, let's just move that one out of the way. Climb that one back to white. Mother trucker. Right. Go back to green. There we go. Scale that down. Now we do that. Now, we want to clone. Let's move this out the way. Let's change this to a yellow. Scale it down. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Pull it back until it's all disappeared. Now what you want to do on the transform tool is you have like this little circle, and what you want to do is turn it so you get that effect, and that gives it a lot of detail inside of the eye. There we go. Maybe you can even like do it a little bit more actually. Right, there we go. Yeah, there you go. Then you have like that dark edge around the eye as well. What you could do as well, if you would want to, is clone the green bit of the eye, scale that a little bit up, and bring that back. Actually, let's bring it forward. Colour that black. And then put it back into the position of here. Scale it up a bit more. That gives it like a really sharp, clean look to it. And what we can do is clone the black bit of the eye. And this is going to be making the pupil. So let's do that. Bring that back. And we can clone the white bit of the eye. Scale that down. And this is going to be make it look shiny and more realistic. So this is the glare of something. Maybe even a bit bigger than that. So select that bit again. Make it a bit bigger. Right, there we go. Now that's all you have to do to make an eye. So we've done our eye. If you wanted to go into like more detail, make it look more creepy, what you could do is clone the white bit of the eye, change this to like a let's go into, oh, there we go, this one, that colour. Scale that up just a tad. Now what that would do is make it look a bit veiny. It'll look really cool. There you go. Actually, I'm going to keep that like that. I like that. This will go well with this character as well. So let's scale it down. And place. Done. That's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Right. Oh, let's go back. And now we can move the cheek again out the way, trying to keep the sharpness of the jawline and the cheekbone. Bring that out a bit. Come on, there we go. Let's bring this. There we go. Bring it up. Right, there we go. And what we can do with this now is go back onto tube, scale this down a bit there, yeah, 0.04, and for the tube height scale, we're going to go really low down. Let's go to 0.5, and tube facets is going to stick to 4. Yeah, keep smooth tube. Actually, let's take smooth tube off. Maybe just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. A bit smaller. Now for this, we're going to make the eyelids. So, start from here. There we go. And then what we can do is change the colours up. She has black eyelids. And then we go through this. Then what we want to do is mirror clone this from the top. So it goes down to the bottom. And then we can change this bit up. There we go. And now what we can do is clone. Mirror clone it. Goes there. Now let's just move the eye again. So it's looking more into the middle. There we go. And also, something that I always see on models and stuff, I've done it as well, is make sure to remove the shiny bit of the eye to the same side as this side. So for the lip shape, we want to go like this. So make shape bigger. Then we want to change the... Actually, let me just get rid of that one. There we go. So what I did, I just got rid of the first tube. Let's bring this out a bit. Bring this in. Clone this. There we go. And for the bottom of the lip, so let's give her a chin. So 10 facets. 0.75. Then let's turn this to white. Right. Now for the chin, what I want to do is this type of a shape. That's how I always do them. Now we want to make the top top of the lips, so I'm going to turn this down. 4 facets maybe one more. Let's make it smaller than that. Let's do that. There we go. Make sure smooth tube is off. There we go. We want to do this. Delete this because she doesn't have this. If this video helped you in any way and you've made your character, maybe it's the nun, maybe it's something completely different, please hashtag me on Rec Room on Inventions, Lucifer-Arts, so I can see your work. I would love to see it. Also, if you want to send me anything on social media, you can at me on Instagram or TikTok. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, consider subscribing and leave a comment what you want to see in the future and what helped you. Make sure to share with your friends though, because that would help me out a lot.
I had a series of visions when I was younger. And after each one ended, the same thought would be stuck in my head.
What did you see?
I saw a nun.